The goal is not to feel young. It is to stay capable, to walk, stand, think clearly, sleep well, carry groceries, call someone you love, and keep choosing your own day. These are the freedoms daily habits help protect. When we dig into this explainer, you'll see that true wellness for mature adults isn't some abstract concept. We're really talking about protecting your practical, everyday freedoms. It's about having that physical and mental foundation to just confidently carry a light grocery bag up a few steps, comfortably tie your own shoes in the morning, or prepare a meal without a second thought. It's that beautiful ability to navigate your physical environment without constantly second-guessing your body. And these everyday freedoms, they aren't simply handed to us by good genetics or just extraordinary luck. Modern research actually suggests that the ability to choose your own day is quietly protected by small, repeated routines that you build over time. It's literally about what you do consistently, day in and day out, that quietly influences how your body and mind adapt as the years pass. Now, here's where we need to shatter a massive misconception. We are constantly sold this idea that wellness is all about a chase for youth, right? It's heavily focused on aesthetics, trying to look younger forever. But true healthy aging, it's an empowering mission to protect your daily function. We have to shift from asking, how do I look, to asking, what am I actually capable of doing today? And that brings us to a really fundamental shift in how we define things. Independence isn't just some passive state of being that you hope to hold on to. No, it's an active, ongoing structure. It's not maintained by one miracle food, a wildly expensive supplement, or some secret medical treatment. Instead, it is a very tangible structure that you actively build and maintain through consistent, small, daily choices. So think of your independence like a house. Every single daily habit serves as a vital structural component. Your physical strength, that's the floor you stand on. Your balance is the railing you hold onto for safety. Sleep acts as the nightly repair crew, while food is the fuel keeping the whole house running. Continuous learning keeps the lights on, and social connection, that keeps the doors open. Now, a single habit isn't the whole house, obviously, but repeated habits are exactly what keep it standing. Let's start by looking at those physical foundations, the floors and the railings of our house. The absolute best part here is that you really don't need an intense, exhausting gym membership to build a strong floor. It actually starts with a simple walking habit. Just putting one foot in front of the other naturally encourages your heart to work more efficiently, pumping oxygen and vital nutrients right to your muscles and your brain. You can start with a highly manageable 5 minutes, and if that feels comfortable, you just scale it up to 10 minutes. The magic is in the consistency. Over time, that rhythmic breathing may improve your lung capacity, making everyday things like climbing a flight of stairs feel far less exhausting. But walking isn't solely about that physical floor. It's also about, clearing the air inside the house. Taking a quiet walk through your neighborhood or a local park gives your mind a much-needed chance to step away from constant worries. The fresh air and the steady rhythm of your steps actually act as a form of moving meditation. It helps reduce stress, lifts your mood, and restores emotional balance just by keeping you anchored in the present moment. Now, to really build upon that foundation, we need to talk about the railing that keeps you steady. While walking is fantastic for building stamina and circulation, light strength training is absolutely crucial. You see, as mature adults, we naturally lose a small amount of muscle mass each year, but engaging in just 10 to 15 minutes of strength training, using light dumbbells, resistance bands, or honestly, even just repeatedly rising from a chair, helps slow that natural muscle loss. It may support your bone density, improve your posture, and provide that stable core you need to react quickly and maintain your balance. Moving on from the structure, we have to talk about the maintenance systems of the house, specifically the fuel and the repair crews. Think of your body as a home you've lived in for decades. If you supply it with poor quality fuel, the structure is going to show wear and tear. High quality fuel means incorporating lean protein, like fish, beans, or poultry, to help repair and maintain the muscles that keep you active. It means eating whole grains for steady energy, avoiding those sudden spikes and crashes you get from processed sugars. And honestly, perhaps most importantly, water. As we age, our sense of thirst naturally weakens, so making daily hydration a priority is essential because it may support everything from digestion and joint function to your overall mental clarity. And then, of course, we have the repair crew. 7 to 9 hours, that's the golden window of sleep most adults should be aiming for every single night. Now, quality sleep is often brushed off as just downtime where nothing important happens, but that couldn't be further from the truth.
It is absolutely not a luxury, and it definitely isn't a sign of laziness. This 7 to 9 hour window is literally when your body's repair crew gets to work, restoring damaged tissue, recovering from the day's movement, and strengthening your immune defenses.
But what's truly fascinating is what's happening inside your brain while you're asleep. During deep rest, the brain initiates a kind of nightly cleaning process. It's like a sweep of the whole system, sorting through the massive amount of information you collected during the day, strengthening useful memories, and clearing away the mental clutter. Protecting your sleep by doing things like reducing screen time before bed and keeping a consistent schedule may support healthier brain function over time. It's what helps you wake up feeling sharp, focused, and free of that heavy morning fog.
So, the floor is strong, the fuel is good, and the repairs are done. But what about the life inside the house? We need to keep the lights on and the doors open.
Let me ask you something to think about. What happens when the house gets too quiet? It's a reality that as the years pass, life transitions like retirement, friends relocating, or the loss of a partner can lead to days slipping by with very little interaction. And this poses a hidden structural risk to our house of independence. Isolation doesn't just make us feel sad. It actively affects our entire physical system.
In fact, researchers have found something really surprising. Long-term loneliness can be as harmful to your overall health as some of the most well-known lifestyle risks out there, including smoking. When you spend too much time isolated, our stress levels can creep up, causing the body to pump out more stress hormones. This may make it harder for your body to recover from illness and can completely zap your motivation to stay physically active.
Let's look at a real-world example from the research in this explainer, Helen's story. After the unexpected passing of her husband, Helen found herself rarely leaving the house. She was watching television alone, sleeping poorly, and just constantly worrying. But then she accepted a simple, everyday invitation from a friend to attend a weekly community gardening group. She met people, shared some laughs, and eventually started volunteering. The amazing thing is, her health didn't improve because of some complex medical intervention. It improved because she reconnected. That simple connection brought routine, purpose, and ultimately much better sleep back into her life. It's exactly like our physical muscles. If we stop challenging our minds, they naturally become less efficient. Keeping the lights on in your house means engaging your brain daily. That could be reading, solving puzzles, or learning entirely new skills, like navigating a new piece of technology or picking up a language. Every single time you step slightly outside your comfort zone, your brain creates fresh neural pathways. And you know what the most enjoyable brain exercise is? Meaningful conversation. Listening, remembering details, and expressing your thoughts provides massive mental stimulation, all while keeping those doors of connection wide open.
When you look at all these pieces together, it becomes clear that consistency is what really keeps the whole structure standing strong.
The absolutely crucial takeaway here is that protecting your long-term wellness does not require an overnight, dramatic lifestyle overhaul. You really don't have to change everything all at once. It all comes down to one small choice. Replacing one sugary drink with a glass of water, adding just a 5-minute walk to your morning routine, picking up a book instead of the TV remote for 10 minutes. These choices might seem incredibly small today, but repeated week after week, they compound. They build into a stronger body and a sharper mind. So I want to leave you with this question to think about. Which structural habit are you going to begin practicing first? Will it be the 5-minute walk to build a stronger floor, pouring an extra glass of water for better fuel, or maybe making a phone call to an old friend to throw those doors wide open? The ability to walk, stand, and choose your own day isn't guaranteed, but it is deeply, deeply influenced by what you choose to do next. Pick just one small habit to start today and take that very first step to protect your daily independence.